Let me turn the music down because for whatever reason it's blasting into my ears.
As it should. This is a fucking banger. I'm turning mine up.
It is.
Same.
I also need to kind of hear myself think. Okay, so I spoke with some people who already cleared. We need to set up pairs. So our first pairs has to be tank healer and melee range. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. This will also become our light parties.
What, like?
Oops, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Tank range has to be north. Melee range has to be south. So between the two of you, you need to decide who's gonna flex, because 2 supports and 2 DPS will always get gaze, and the other 2 supports, other 2 DPS will get the puddle. So between, for example, like the melee south, the ranger is gonna flex. So me and Xena will have to flex if we by chance get like the same debuff. So let's say me and Cam, we both got gaze. I will have to swap with Xena, who will have the exact opposite guaranteed, from what I was told. Same thing with tanks here north. If you guys both get gaze, then you guys need to decide who's the one's gonna flex. Is the tank's gonna flex or the healer's gonna flex? So you guys can decide which one will be beneficial.
I am indifferent.
I feel like tank flexing will be better.
Is the bus going to spin around if you do that?
It shouldn't. Like, I think
they're gonna be north regardless, because we're the mana's gonna be south, so they shouldn't really miss too much.
Like, if anything, it would just be, instead of it facing the center cardinal, it'd be facing the center cardinal.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
From my understanding of it.
Another thing, the snakes do spawn either cardinals or cardinals, so we will have to kind of communicate with each other with who's getting what. Noki did advise that when the eyes first come out, just follow the eyes. So for example, whichever spawns like closer to the north or northwest, you will follow that, and whoever spawns close to south and southeast, the melee range will follow that. But he said it's just really up to our preference and how we want to do it. We just need to be able to communicate which one we're taking, because like I said, they spawn in different cardinals at times.
But they'll always be opposite, so yeah. I feel like if you do like almost like limit cut prow, like west to northeast would be tanks and healers, right?
Yeah.
And then east to southwest would be DPS.
That's what we're gonna try. Okay. Both them and the video did mention, in case we do need to rotate, usually support will rotate clockwise and DPS rotate counterclockwise, but it doesn't quite make sense to me at this time because I haven't visualized it yet. But that's what they advise to do in terms of priority of how we're swapping. But we'll figure that out when it comes around. But it is important for the second set of snakes. Our pairs is gonna change. But for the second set of snakes that's come out, it's gonna have to be tank range together and then healers melee together. Noki said, I think Noki and Thayo said it's not gonna work. It's just because it swaps so much. It's really hard to communicate it.
Because there's a possibility that
That's what I was confused about, but that's what they said. Like, you can do it for the first part of snakes, but the second part, it's just a lot of things are gonna be swapping off. So you just, I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I can't really say for sure.
Let me find snakes in this clusterfuck of a toolbox.
Okay.
Fucking 64 slide banger of a toolbox, yeah.
Because I've been talking with a lot of people, and both times they both said like the second part you just have to put tank range together and healers melee together, while the first part you do by pairs, because it's your pair for the remainder of the entire P1. Phase 1.
It's about tab 23, by the way.
Oh, you're a fucking treasure, hell yeah. So the first set always roll splits for snakes?
Not roll split, pair splits. They say rolls doesn't work.
So it doesn't do tank healers in one set, DPS in another set?
Yeah, that's what they said.
And we can try it and then just like adjust as needed if it's like.
Yeah, like I said, it's just people I've been talking with trying to get the mechanics figured out because I couldn't wrap my head around the order of it, so I've been asking around. And that's what they told me in specific.
Well, let's get... Oh, we need clocks too, right?
Yeah, clock spots. Healers should ideally be like middle-ish for heals.
Oh, and for limit cut part, it's 1 and the opposite, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So the last person to get hit will go north, and the second to last person will go south. I think that's pretty much
So the
it.
last
Everything.
person goes north?
Yeah, so the last person that gets hit by after the tumult will have to go north, and then the second to last person to get hit will go south. And we gotta do a limit cut from that because we're gonna have an earth debuff, and the last person needs to get jumped on first.
Oh.
Wait, I thought it was the first one because that debuff is like, isn't it the terrain defense down or something?
I think it says
I might have
last
looked at
two.
I might have looked at it wrong. Sorry, give me a second.
I'm pretty sure it's the first one who wants to get it first, and then...
First one? Okay. I might have just got it backwards. Yeah, I might have got it backwards.
Tab 7 of the toolbox for that part.
Thank you, Neve. You're a godsend. Looks like the Dragoon and the Warrior got hit first. And then so, yeah, it's whoever gets hit first whenever we're baiting for the pre-bait. It would be, those people would be baiting first.
Okay, so first two, then the last two. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then we're doing north and south, right?
Yeah, north and south.
Okay.
We were going to stack it, like the people who are not going out, it will stack in the middle and we'll just go from there. That way we could do lessen the amount of movement that's needed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does anyone have markers?
No. I have.
I think somebody had linked.
There we go. Perfect. That'll work. Easy. Because I know we have a few things to do before we start dealing with animals, right?
Animals is literally going to be depend on what we get for Reefer Reflection, which is like the fourth mechanic that's coming out.
Yeah,
So
we were just doing bullshit pulls last night, so...
Yeah, there's a little part at the start with the explosion tiles or whatever.
Yeah.
And with like a second spread and Phoenix slash Spinny Dragon.
Phoenix slash Serpento, yeah, okay.
Okay, check your food bus, everyone. Make sure it's up. And we'll just go from there. Whatever we need to adjust, we'll adjust from there, because, like I said, none of us have seen the fight.
Sure.
Take everything I said at face value. I'm just giving what I got from other people.
Yeah.
And I believe the Buster is a double swap?
Yeah, it is. Also takes that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, huh.
Oh! Oh! Oh my
Check
god!
attack.
Okay.
Victimation. Critical devilment.
Oh, shucks.
Octofaz Pledge, right?
Spread.
But that'll be later, so you don't have to spread right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be right after the torches.
Yeah.
Middle.
So in and spread, I think.
Oh shit. That was. Never mind.
Ouch.
Be careful about the bird, too.
Yeah.
I forgot what the name of the tank buster class was, and so
Flame Viper.
I was
That's flame
super
broken.
guessing that.
There's Octaflare and another
Tetraflare.
Tetra.
Tetra
Later
is
on, there's gonna be
X.
Diflare.
I think of it like Octa being 8, so the 8-person spread, and then Tetra being 2, meaning 2
Tetra's
parties.
4.
Oh, never mind. 4 people per party.
Well,
Do we want to assign like spread positions or wing it?
I mean, should be maybe inside and range
Yeah.
outside.
Okay.
yeah.
let's see.
On your partner's position.
Yeah.
Like Tango, you will be in a
I'll be way north.
north, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Always need to like spread out because I only have like 2 tiles to work with.
Trick attack. Divination. Litany. Technical finish. Devilment.
Octa.
Octaflare down.
Yep. Keep that in mind. Find a safe spot. Make sure to
Go
spread.
out.
Is gonna be out. Be out and spread. He needs to spread now. Tank Buster is gonna hit. Oh no.
Ah.
Okay, I was like, who's gonna hit? Next one
They
is
would have
gonna
to
be
provoke.
this.
But they're fine.
Let's just keep watching. Okay, keep up. Look at his form. He's either gonna do.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you don't
Bleed
want
He's
kills
to.
you
doing
after.
centaur. He's doing
Not
centaur.
back,
Get
not
out.
back.
Get out. Oh, in, not back.
Not back.
Yeah.
The bleed
Just-
kills you if you don't mitigate it preemptively.
Look at your debuff. Count. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, alright, now go to your spread spots. Well, I get that. So, it's not the vuln that kills you, it's that fucking bleed. If he hits you while you have that bleed, it's a one-shot?
The bleed will
The bleed
it's
ticks
like
for 460,000.
unmitigated, yeah.
Damn.
So since the invuln doesn't really mitigate damage, it just prevents it, it's just gonna tick after and you'll just die.
So how do you not get the bleed?
You
twice.
swap.
Swap.
Yeah, the double swap.
So you're
But
literally
wouldn't
playing.
but wouldn't that put the bleed on the other tank?
No, because it's double stacking the bleed is what's happening. The first hit and then the second hit.
Oh.
You're getting
See,
like
I see.
the yeah.
It's not preventing the bleed, it's just making it fucking worse. I see, okay.
They say welcome to the fight that slaps, both music-wise and attack-wise.
Dude, I'm here for it.
Seems fun, honestly.
Yeah.
Let me clarify. Are we doing
Trick
healers
attack.
melee together? So I can
Litany.
run through, like,
Technical finish.
for pairs.
No, I
Or
think stay.
Octaflare does a spread, keep it in mind. Okay, I'm just gonna run to Cam then, because he was my original.
I've been kind
I
of
was
having
gonna
no
say,
sign.
I think I have the Xeno self too.
Everyone inside?
Figure these spreads.
Oh!
Xeno
I'm
out of the
hit-
middle. Oh wait, no. Oh shit. Thank you.
Correct.
I fucked up. Shut the fuck up. You died too.
I had a graphic issue right there.
Oh, I see the lines on the floor where
Yeah, the black lines are the serpent and bird.
I see.
Wait. You provoked during that cast.
I did.
Bro, what?
You could be out.
Oh, I didn't have stance on.
No, in the hitbox, in
Oh.
the hitbox. I think.
No, it's
I-
the arm is out.
Yeah, it's chariot.
I'm getting it back. I'm getting everything backwards.
Oh,
You're
so wait, it
fine.
has 2 different things it can do, yeah.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to pay attention to the transformation.
That's kind of funny.
This is what the snakes thing. So look at you guys' debuff. You guys know that you're number 2. The first one will have to be the people with number 1 will have to be the first one to gaze. So the second one's coming out.
Ow.
If you have a 1, you hit the first Gorgons, and if you have a 2, you...
Yes, the first people who have the cones will have to hit the Gorgons that's assigned their quadrants. Then the person with the ones with the blood fangs, which is like the little green snakes, will have to hit the petrified Gorgons.
Yeah.
So we immediately had an issue where we assigned these one way, and then we were asked about another way. So
yeah, because we were talking about because Mel mentioned about just keeping it tank range.
Just tank range and then healer melee south.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. So Eve, you can go down.
Okay.
And then
And then you
Tango.
hit me, Tango.
Okay. Sweet. And for spreads, it's just
I don't have that emote.
melee go in, range go out within your safe square. Or safe squares or wherever, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and preparation for either the snake or phoenix.
Someone mind throwing up those markers. I'll steal them this time. I forgot to.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Trick attack. Litany. Divination. Technical finish.
Petra, it's gonna be partner
Okay.
stacks.
There's gonna be burst. Make sure to stay in. Oh.
Shit.
Ow.
This
Ouch.
I think the only saves was for that one were 2 and 4 though. Were they?
I just
Oh,
Save was
no,
in it.
I see I see why the bleed does what it does. It's not that it double applies, it's that the second one applies while you have the magic bomb. I see, okay.
Oh.
That makes way more sense. I was like, there's no way, this game doesn't double stack bleeds. I don't know. Yeah, okay, cool. I got that figured out.
Yeah, I did just take 964,000 from a single tick.
Yeah, this shit's fucking awful. Yummy. So, a little tidbit that a friend of mine who was starting research on this fight figured out is if you're looking for your safe square, you literally just have to pay attention to your quadrant and you can see which of your squares are safe based on what's getting wrapped up. Because any of those blue torches are only ever doing like a one wide column or row. So you can see whether it's an in and out, an east or a west, whatnot.
Yeah, so if you just stand on like the intersection of your 4 squares, whichever one of your 4 doesn't get fully wrapped is the safe spot.
Mm-hmm. Something to help out with that. And it'll let you that intersection is also conveniently really close to every single safe spot for the lizard or the bird dive, so
Trick attack. Divination. Technical finish. Devilment.
Petra, so pairs.
Wait. Am I stupid? I am stupid.
Yeah, the sides are safe.
It's not the same on both sides. On in the northeast corner, the inside was safe.
Oh.
You have to be really fast if you're like out in thingy and it's Phoenix.
Yeah,
I
the
thought-
southeast one inner was safe too, so I was confused.
I thought when it's inner, everything is like inner safe.
It turned out it was, if it was west, it was the outside 2 tiles. If it was east, it was the inside 2 tiles.
There's a few different patterns, that's why
That
it
was-
vary a lot.
That was very cool. Very, very nice one shot.
Okay, y'all just use your eyes.
Yeah, that was,
Oh yeah, it's
that
a
wins
super
something.
it's a super eyeball mechanic.
Trick attack. Litany. Technical finish. Divination.
Pairs.
There's
Find your safe spot. It's gonna be snakes. Make sure to get out after.
Oh.
Inkbuster.
We did it!
Next up is Reform Reflection. Look at his form.
I think it's outside.
He hasn't changed yet, dude.
It is.
It's
out.
Knockback.
Not bad.
Knockback.
Xeno baited the shit out of me.
And then
Sorry,
the
I thought it was what
box
he
box.
was saying.
Oh. That happens quick.
Yeah, you gotta get to your
Yeah, okay.
hotspot really quick.
Oh wait.
Should we adjust our clock spots around our like
Air spots.
pair spots?
I mean, I'm already northwest. So I should be where I'm supposed to be.
I mean,
I think it's just you as being a tank south is.
yeah, because that's kind of
iffy.
fucked. Like,
Well, at the same time, like, if you surecast that, as soon as you see him go beast, just you can go under him, pop arm's length, and then immediately just walk to your clock spot.
Or just get out to it if it's in a corner.
But,
it's not a corner.
Arm's length
Which-
works on it though.
Yeah,
and
I'll
it's,
just
I think,
arms
the
length
only
and run through
thing-
to south when it gets to beast.
I think it's the only thing you. After that swap, I think you can already pre-position. No, because you need to do pair stuff. But yeah, as soon as if you see the beast thing, just run up underneath him.
Yeah.
But by the way, I'm pretty sure he's saying 2 different things depending on which one he's changing. I think the other one is like, you are praised to be consumed, something like that. And this one is like, the fruits of sacrifice. Shit.
Yeah, it says in the general chat. I think.
You can also see if his taint turns into a giant half horse monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
read the
he's
code.
saying before the transformation even start.
Yeah, true.
It's just whatever his chains break first, I think. Was it right?
Yeah.
There's enough time to have someone call it either way if needed, but
Trick attack. Litany. Technical finish. Devilment.
Octa, so spreads.
Eyeballs.
Is spread.
Yep, spread now. Think Buster. Next up, either Snake or Centaur. Get in.
No, this is out. Wait, oh, is it?
Yeah,
It's
so-
out.
What? Okay,
It's
no,
out.
never mind. He's saying bullshit.
No, he's saying the right things. Look at your debuffs. It's like I'm just getting things back to right now. So I'm 1. First cone.
I'll go for the northern one, Cam. Well, shit, never mind.
I got it. I
Are
got
we on to
mine.
the south one? Oh,
That's awkward. I still got him though. Let's
Well,
go.
I blooded my south one. Yay. I also blooded Xeno because they were petrified on the Gorgon Pog.
So if you use a
wait.
Kuchi and you accidentally get petrified, you're just in like a floating animation while walking.
So okay, so since we've adjusted the pairs, that adjusts light parties to where like say left side would be hold on. I'm trying to wrap my brain because it worked out that Eve and I both had second gaze and Eve had just ran south immediately. But let's see. I'm trying to figure out a way to easily determine who goes where, but
the video said that they do it like clockwise and anti-clockwise priority based on which.
based on what?
Based on like if your DPS or support.
Yeah,
I
so
think
I
that's what they
mentioned
said.
earlier, where like tanks here they go clockwise, DPS go counterclockwise. But like I said, I didn't know how that worked.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So like on second gaze, Eve and I both had the gaze.
You should have been south by default already, so you would just grab the north one.
Why would I have been south?
Huh?
You would have been north.
Well, I'm north by
Yeah,
default.
Eve would have been south.
She
Yeah,
said
that's what I
she said
said.
Eve south.
Oh, I thought you said you. My bad.
No, I say Eve is south by default, and you're north.
Yeah, so I just like waddled to the south one. I wasn't sure which went up first, so I kind of made that mistake.
Okay. Let's get some more pulls in. I just need to see it more for my brain to piece it together.
To clarify, so for gaze, you dodge the gaze and then immediately point out what you're about to shoot, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Based on the number debuff you have. So you'll either do the first set or the second set based on your number.
Trick attack.
But yeah,
Divination
gaze and
finish. Devilman.
blast him back.
Litany.
Here's the
Spreads. The snake, make sure to get out after.
can watch out.
Okay, let me try not get this shit back. This is holy shit. This is out. Get out.
This is knockback.
Oh my god, he says, yeah, he doesn't say the same thing.
Yeah, it's not a sound cue thing.
Now I was
Block
reading the
spots.
text box.
Block spots.
I don't sweat.
Yeah, we can't have anybody dead going into this because it'll double tap people. But yeah, you can't look for the sound cue. You just gotta look for the. As soon as you see wood chains break, it's free.
I just was trying to test out Xeno thing. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that no more.
No, I mean it's good that we know that now.
I thought, yeah.
Yeah,
So this is just a normal raid.
Xeno.
Because it is a normal raid.
It's not ultimate.
I tried. I can only do that with no codes, not this one. This motherfucker you just have to watch.
It is a 50-50 though, so you can guess anyone if you get it right.
Yeah. I mean, for range, you can just always be outside and just pop knockback immunity.
True. I probably Macrocosmos there as well, because it's a lot of incoming damage.
Just be ranged, forehead.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Trick attack. Litany. Technical finish. Domination.
Smile.
Pairs.
Pairs.
You know me, the unmen gamer.
I'll just throw my knives.
Just remember to put your glasses on. Spurs, make sure to stay in. Whew, that shit hurts. Tank Buster?
Alright, I got the timing on that Buster now. Cool.
Alright, he's changing forms. This is out. Your timers are coming out. Look at them. I'm 1. Poison. Oh no.
I would take a knock off.
Mango accidentally did it, that's amazing.
What?
Yeah, we missed one because me and Cam went to the same one.
That's fine.
Alright.
I'll try to call out which one I'm gonna run
Let
to.
me see if I can find the thing that I thought I saw something that made this like really stupid easy.
Wait, so for there, did we say we're pairing like tanks and healers? And then DPS all by themselves, right? Or was it DPS ranged and...
I have a question for the 1 and 2 debuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is it all the eaters and tank that's gonna have like
No.
the 1 or 2 debuff,
It's-
or it's random?
It's gonna be 2 supports and 2 DPS with gate, and the other 4 will have the puddles. So it's always 2 supports and 2 DPS.
I think he meant like the first set and second set for that.
Yeah,
'cause
like
that's-
the one.
like,
The
one
sets are
set'll
divided by
be-
role. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So like the first set will either be DPS doing the gazes in the blood, and then the second set will be supports doing gazes in blood, or vice versa.
Okay.
That actually super simplifies my thought process. Okay, cool.
Which is why by having a DPS and a support on each card, or on each like pair, it like you never have 2 people in the same spot get the same buff on the same timer, which is when you have to really adjust. Is when if you had 2 people in the same spot with the same timer and the same buff, then it becomes a clusterfuck.
Wouldn't that just be easier because you would just have the 2 people swap and then they would just adjust for the snake? Vice versa, having one person, like say you have me and Tango being the southeast with 1 and 2, she has a gaze and I have a gaze, and then when it comes time to it, you rotate for the certain one? I might be overcomplicating it just by
I
a bit, but
I think you're overcomplicating. By having it this way, basically, if you're like, okay, hold on. I'm trying to think how I can verbalize this.
I think it was mostly just people needing to be in their clock spot just to adjust for like where the gazes are and then like rotate to their nearest one. Because I know like me and Xeno were both in the southeast quadrant for whenever the debuff did happen, and I kind of watched for where he was going to go for the gaze because I looked at who had what, so I could adjust accordingly. So I think that might just be people needing to be in the clock spots area.
It's too many fucking slides.
Basically, should we switch like healers and range, and like range go with a tank for this? Or we stay like all DPS together?
I think Mel said that we were doing the like range go with tanks and healers go with melee.
I believe that's the second set of Gorgons, Tango.
Hold on.
Oh, no wonder I'm confused. I'm looking at the wrong.
You're looking at the second set that come out. Or you actually don't drop blood on any of them.
Yeah.
But so let's see. So what would it be? Prio of like melees and tanks, like prio clockwise, ranged and healers prio counterclockwise from north. Would that work?
I would assume that the two parties would be like, well, two like the two sets would have to adjust, like one goes clockwise and one goes counterclockwise, starting from one position. Maybe.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so tanks and melees. No, I see where I'm fucking up here. Cause DPS, either of you, it's not just both melees get the same thing. Yeah.
So, if you've got tank and ranged as the north pairings and melee and healers as the south pairings, in this setup I just randomly gave, so both melees have the gaze, both ranged have blood, one healer and one tank. One healer and one tank then have gaze, and one healer and one tank have blood.
So, how would, without everybody cluttering comms telling who's going where, that's what I think I'm trying to figure out, is an easy way, as soon as it goes out, kind of figure out who you're with, and based off of that, like, it's worked out, like, for my gazes, it's worked out where, I mean, that last time it was east-west, so we had to call. But
I mean, like, so say they're wrong color. Say the Gorgons are east-west first.
mm-hmm.
So then it's obvious which one the DPS would each take because they just take closest. And then the ranged, again, just take closest. So then that means it's north-south. One of the tanks is going to get the one that they're close to. The other tank has bleed. So the tanks both take this, and the healers both take this.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Because the healer, like, you don't have to, like, since they both have a gaze and a, you know.
Yeah. Okay. It's literally just a prio based on closest.
So
to your
like
clock
the
spot.
system that what Noki just said. So if the Gorgons are northeast and southeast. If they're northeast and southeast, with this setup, the tanks would both take the north one, and the healers would both take the south one. And if, say, if these were switched, so instead of being split pairs, if it was like if it was both healer eyes, so both healer have, that's the wrong, if both healer had this, for example, and then that would mean that both tanks have the blood, then this healer would take this one because it's at their spot, and this healer would take that one. Like, it's just it's just what you're closest to. And then same story, this tank would take this one, and this tank would go to that one. Like,
yeah, okay, I'm understanding that a lot more.
I think setting it up the way that Noki is trying to describe it is way overcomplicating the mechanic, but
well, he's also cleared. He kind of giving us what he knows best for us right now. And me, Sammy's, we've been talking to him, trying to figure out mechanics, and he's been helping all of us.
Hey, if it works, it works.
If that's what we want to do, we can do that. I'm just saying I think it's unnecessary and overcomplicating it. And literally, like, I haven't seen any resources saying to do that, is all I'm saying.
So, where's the? Is there something I can look at for what Noki's describing then?
I think he does have a toolbox.
I'm assuming like the entire thing of having it with like the two pairs and the two pairs being like with the DPS and then the range being so that since they go out at the same time, they're able to process, like they can completely ignore what the other group is doing since they're not going to be doing what the tanks and healers are going to be doing, because it's never going to be a melee and a healer doing the same mechanic at the same time, since it's always going to be the 4 DPS doing either the first two or the second two. So what that means is if you have it with the 2 DPS splitting off together, it eliminates you having to pay attention to what the other two groups are doing, which would be the tank and the healer. So and then what my thought process of thinking is, if you have it where the 2 melees and you have them both starting at the, like Nico said, the northwest and the northeast, you have them prioritize the snake that's closer so they can like rotate that way. And the only people who need to really adjust at that point are the 2 ranged, who have either, I had a burp, but if both 2 sets have the same, then the range would just swap over. ensuring that the mechanic will be fulfilled with that person following that person for that specific snake, and not adding the added complication of having with the healer, I guess you could say, because having a melee and a healer, like you had said earlier, like I'm not gonna try to like bag on what you're saying, but I mean like having a melee and a healer wouldn't in turn make sense because they're not doing the mechanic together. It's the DPS who are doing the mechanics together, and then the same goes for the tank and the healers doing it together.
Well, that means we adjust all pairs again, right?
Is
So now we're doing tanks and healers north now.
I was personally suggesting that because I found that a little bit easier having with, well, technically, in technicality, it's just not putting them north per se. It's having both groups being set with the one melee and the one ranged, and then the one melee, the one ranged, the tank and the healer, and then I guess you could say like one light party would start in the northwest and the one would start in the northeast, and prioritize based on that. And then if there's needing to be a flex, that would mean that the healers would flex in case that their partner has the same debuff as them, or the range have the same debuff as their partner, so then they swap to the other light party and prioritize going away from the snake from that positioning. So it would also technically eliminate movements if you start in that general vicinity and rotate like that. But at the same time, I'm only kind of writing down what I'm based off the information, since you can eliminate what one group does based off whatever mechanic you have for that first or the second petrification of the snake, I think.
But okay, so if we do this setup to where AC, BD are your light parties, and they start northwest, northeast, northeast going clockwise, northwest going counterclockwise prio.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody takes north ever.
No one group would take. Hold up.
If it's north-south, both groups are gonna prio to south. Unless...
Well, in that case, then you would just set up a prioritization of like, okay, if you're on the east side, you're gonna go south. If you're on the west side, you'll go north. I think it would be as simple as just stating that to start with, and saying as like AC, which would be on the west side, and those would be the light parties starting in the northwest, and then the BD would be the ones in the northeast quadrant. So if that was the case and they did start in the north and south, that would prioritize the western groups to start on the north, and then the eastern groups to start on the south, or to go to the south, if that makes sense.
Oh, do I have time to go downstairs for one?
Yeah.
Okay, be right back. Sorry.
Oh no. Listen, bro, I saw the mechanics for the fight, and holy shit, it's so...
He'll be out.
Check your debuffs. DPS first.
You are prey to be consumed.
Left back side.
Excellent. Fainting.
I see now.
How does Josday play like that, really? What are those numpad keys? That's crazy.
So is it basically just like if it's like DPS first, me and Sam we rotate clockwise until counterclockwise until we find one of our serpent, and then
Well, I think we're starting in the like the light party would be in the northeast, so we would go clockwise from where we would go.
Think that group. I think the wording is what confused me. I believe it's northeast goes counterclockwise or goes clockwise from north. No, because even if I don't know. Other than adding an extra prio, like I don't understand how having a groups go intercards with prios away from north makes sense without adding another prio on top of it. But I mean, if it's because literally every clock spot's handled except for north.
Then would it be better to have the groups doing like west and east relative, and then having west go clockwise and then east go clockwise as well? So they'll always end up hitting some sort of clock spot if that were the case.
Yeah, we need to figure something out so we can get pulling. There's two people talking this whole time, so.
I was watching the little VOD really quickly. I wanted to kind of get an understanding of what they did, like the example.
I mean, their VOD makes it really convenient because it's all intercards. So based on based on what he's describing, it's super easy if it's all intercards because they literally started north intercards and then went south intercards, so you can literally just stay on your side of the arena. Mm-hmm. But for instance, like if they go, because they can go like north and east, and that's still a prio to where both groups go to east with that prio. Unless it's like, say, northwest actually starts. If one group's north and one group's northeast, then that covers every clock spot.
Mm-hmm.
So are we doing tank healer pairs, DPS pairs? Are we doing left pairs
first.
take north counterclockwise, right pairs take northeast clockwise. Is that what's happening?
We can try at the different times and keep going through. I'd like to try whatever you guys as well, just to kind of see what you guys are talking about, kind of thing.
I just would like for.
We'll give it a few
chime
shots
in.
and see how we feel.
Mm-hmm.
If everyone's cool with it.
It's 3 people talking, and
I'm just kind of confused.
That makes 2 of us.
The mechanic is a little
At this point,
weird.
I just want somebody to like choose a strat, and then we do this one, and that's it.
Yeah, we could try out both.
In an hour, so like we're losing time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So what are we doing?
We'll go ahead and just set the. Let's see here. The tanks here is north and the melee range south. We'll have the left group prioritize going clockwise and the right group going counterclockwise. So I think that's what was heard.
Okay,
To kind of cover both north and south.
Left going from north, and then right going from northeast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Let her rip.
Let's just not get Gorgons for like 7 pulls.
We can practice limit cut.
True.
Trick attack. Litany technical detonate.
Oh. Was it funny?
Pairs. And are we gonna do tank swap or healer swap?
What?
Probably for mobility's sake, have the tank swap maybe, just to eliminate the need of like slide casting for healers, in my opinion. But that's up for you to decide on that part for a counter argument.
What exactly happened to us?
Get out.
Don't. Was there somebody dead going into that pairs?
Don't think so.
No.
I mean, a tank and a healer were stacked, so obviously they can both get it.
I guess that might have been it then.
Can only both counter from you.
We're missing 1 bleed.
Oh.
Oh.
Or not bleed. We're missing. I think it was a bleed actually. Was it bleed or was it one of them? I'm sorry, Eve, I'm gonna kill you here.
Sayonara.
So which pair did not get hit just then?
Look at the little FF log really quickly to see what happened there.
The only thing I know was that Cam got petrified early, so he couldn't move to his snake.
Oh, then
No,
give
I
me
think it
your
was
image.
before the Sun Forge. Right before the Sun Forge mechanic, they both like died. With stack.
Lynn just gave me this if it's any use.
Oh.
Seeing what Gar gave me.
Yeah, I mean that was basically what got said for. I mean, yeah, that was like east-west prio type deal. We're doing the same thing, but basically, instead of both groups, it's instead of starting where this is showing northwest and west, we're starting north and northeast. It's the same thing.
It's also this has got tank ranged healer melee and not tank healer tank and melee ranged. This is closer to what I was describing than.
Yeah.
But
but I want to go before we get to Gorgons, we need to figure out. So when spreads went off, when the bird dove, who didn't take damage? Because there was a pair that had to have not taken damage there.
Neither me or Toto got hit by a pair stack.
Did Xeno and Sammy get hit by one?
I was with Tango.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
What?
me and. Am I not supposed to be with Sammy?
Only half of the group swapped. Okay.
Oh.
But it looks like the pairs are roll targeted though.
The first one is always supposed to be the pairing like that, is it not? I thought. Like when it comes, because I know this fight, especially when I'm talking to my friend Guard, he said it's just mostly like flexing on the fly. So it's like during one mechanic, it's not always going to be the set having with like a roll pair. Because like for the first mechanic, there is a possibility that it's going to be on all tanks or healers or all DPS for that first stack mechanic. But then the next coming up mechanic, it's going to be all DPS dealing with that.
The first group assignment. Then we originally
that's why we originally had the first one. I thought we had the original like conception of having it like being the support with the DPS for that.
We started with support north, DPS south. We changed to support DPS pairs, and then we had discussed switching back, but only half the party had switched back.
Alright, can we just do what Eve sent? So we all got like a picture and a base and.
No, Xeno, that's not what we're talking about at the moment. We're talking about the first mechanic that
it's literally
killed
pairs.
the two people.
We need to go back to tank or support DPS pairs.
I'll go south.
Yeah, that works.
And then
You
having
go south, and then Noel go north.
Noel going north for that part.
Yeah. And that'll
but like
fix
that's
that.
its own like separate part that like needed to be fixed. That was the other one, yeah.
And then with the and literally if we just that'll fix. Like I said, the thing that Eve sent is literally what we're doing, just shifted 2 clock spots over, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do left group goes to north, right group goes to northeast, and then north prios counter northeast prios clockwise, and it's that exact same thing. And
yeah, we just have it like we have it in our concept that we were thinking of, just we had it flipped like what you're saying. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, less death, easy.
And then I can see like why they have the light parties. I assume that it's just like they have the preconception of like, okay, there's no need to flex in that situation because they have it already like set in stone with the debuffs. That's what I'm assuming. That's what's on the page.
Trick attack. Litany. Devilment.
Sparta.
Gonna be
everyone inside
square, ins and spread. Out.
Get out.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry.
A little lost in translation, it's all good. Okay.
I got petrified.
Xeno, you moved a bit early. I sniped you before I did my thing.
Oh, so you took the wrong snake for that last one, Zeno? You were supposed to take the one at 2?
Was I supposed to be the one on the right? Oh, yeah, no, I'm stupid, sorry.
So, yeah, I'm gonna... So when we go into Gorgons, the party splits, so myself, Noel, which DPS is with you, Eve, Cam?
Eve, Cam. Yeah, Eve and Cam.
So myself, Noel, Eve, and Cam from north going counterclockwise. And then Mel, Zeno, Sammy, and Tango starting from 2 going clockwise. Whatever is the first Gorgon you see for your rolls from your spot, from left group being A, right group being 2, that's the one you're going for.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since I was on the left, I just autopilot left. I was like,
Yeah,
this
it's all
makes
good.
sense.
I think I understand.
Yeah. Now that we have a diagram and a prio system, I think this shit'll go a fair bit smoother, quickly. Unless, how Eve said, we just see fucking
Trick attack.
cow bottom for the next fucking 8
Litany.
pulls.
Technical devilment. Divination.
Pairs. Snake.
That side on west.
Ouch.
Oh.
That was my bad.
Toss some out for here. Out. They're really gonna make us practice mechanic.
Hey,
Yeah.
go with it. I want to get this shit fucking dialed in.
Start looking at your debuff timers.
I'll go clockwise, or I'll go counterclockwise, Noel. I'll go
Gotcha.
counterclockwise since we have the same debuff.
Will do.
Oh shit.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Ouch.
Eve, what are you doing over there?
I had the liquid size coming from the
Yeah,
snake.
I know. You exploded. I seen it. Ow. I exploded.
I was in the right spot for that, wasn't I?
Yep, that was right where you needed to be.
Cool.
So, yeah, I think that's the only time like a flex needs to happen, is like how Cam called that, since they have the same debuff, that, which that could be the only thing that we need to add on, which would technically necessitate a swap if we could, because then you could have just swapped the melees there, or the ranges, either one. That's the same way. Yeah. I mean, do we want to do swap to where it's not one, like, because if one group has the same debuff and they end up flexing to where you're going opposite direction of what your party's going, the other group's DPS also has to do the same thing.
That's why I think we had to like range adjust
Range,
for that
range
kind of situation.
adjust, tanks adjust, range adjust. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, so if it's another situation where somebody in your same 4 people, or your other person in your party has the same debuff, then just know that you'll just swap with the matching roll on the other party, and just take their prio. Cool.
Yeah.
Trick attack. Technical finish.
Spreads.
Outside on west.
Oh. Need to move some there.
Man, that's right in the middle of a gnashing thing. That shit's fucking cringe.
True.
Out.
Xeno, you
going
need to
clockwise.
flex.
I'm going clockwise.
Yep.
Dodge gazes.
Dodge gaze.
Oh no.
Take us a stare at us and we die.
But other than a little snafu, that was exponentially better.
Divination.
Oh shit, I'm alive. Hold up.
Yo.
Look at the clones are gonna do Snake and Phoenix. Find a safe
Trick
spot.
attack.
East and west. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
So that'll be another
I was
left
on the
party,
wrong
right
side.
party type deal.
Oh, it's probably spreads,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I went on the wrong side. That's my bad. You'll notice
Well,
So did I.
five
Well, if you
bodies
notice
over
the
here.
healers within 6 feet of each other.
We all kind of
So-
clumped up, so.
Is
Yeah.
that one
Yeah.
supposed to be where the melees are in and we take the 4 cardinal so we can bait that like inner
So
Bleep
that
thingy?
so it'll be different combinations. It's either double snake, which puts us on the corners, double bird, which puts us. Can it be double bird, right?
Yeah, it can be double bird.
Double
That
bird,
would make
which
the
puts
middle
us
safe, I think.
makes the middle 4 squares, or it's a combination which will put us out on the edges.
well, not the exact 4 squares, the like this
Well,
line,
yeah,
the black line, yeah.
the black lines, yeah.
The black
like,
circle. Black circle? Wait.
That is a
Black
line.
square.
Hello?
I know, I meant black square.
But so like left party, for instance, it would be like for that combination would have been like tank here, melee here, ranged here, healer here, and then like just mirrored on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
when that goes off, one of the rolls are gonna get hit with an AoE. Whoever gets hit by that AoE does not bait Proteans immediately after. So right after this goes off, I believe we have to go into clock spots.
Wasn't it
and-
like proximity based? No, I thought.
No, it's who gets hit. Well, no, who takes the Protean is proximity based, but the
Yeah,
roll that didn't
okay.
get hit by the AoE has to take the Protean.
Yeah, they had
If
to
that-
go
So
like
then that would
inside
just
the.
make.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, so then that would always make the range would be on the outside, and then the melees would be on the inside, and then they would have to take the like cardinals, and then the range would have to just make sure to dodge those cardinals and the intra cardinals for safety.
Well,
So it would always be.
I don't-
It would always be a side
No.
corner.
no. So say
Okay.
like our 4 people over here hanging out, chilling, maxing, relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm A and Eve is D and we get hit, that means Cam and Noel are gonna have to get to their clock spots and be inside the hitbox to bait the Proteans onto themselves while myself and Eve get to our clock spots and be outside of the hitbox, so we're not getting hit by Proteans.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I thought it was like based off of like furthest people were to get the like baited, and then people who are most junior would be able to take that.
It is. You're technically half right. It is baited by the closest people, but the closest people have to be the people who did not get hit.
Mm-hmm. That was my mistake of not understanding that the actual mechanic was not. Yeah.
The role that takes the AoEs does not take Proteans. It's literally P8S. It's rot.
Yeah.
If you didn't get hit by the shit, you need to get hit by the next shit.
The Proteans are in the inner cardinals, or is it actually a?
It's literally clock spots.
Oh, okay.
So after you take that illusory image bullshit, wherever the safe spots are, after you take that, immediately get to your clock spot. And if you did not get hit by an AoE, go inside the hitbox. If you did get hit by an AoE, go outside of the hitbox.
Oh, okay. Easy.
Yeah, very, very, very straightforward. Let's hit a fucking boss. Let's do a really, really clean, crispy Gorgons.
And now we get Big Butt.
Now we get the big cow tank.
Trick attack. Divination. Devilment.
This is Paris.
Inside square.
Look at these snakes.
Beautiful. Please. Okay, so I don't think I need to shirk there, so that's nice. Knockback. Immediately into clock spots.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
All right.
Very high damage.
Let's just make it don't try to ride the knockback. As soon as knockback's called, just pop your surecast arm's length. So that way you can, as easily as possible, get to your clock spots. You have a lot of time to get to your clock spot. But as soon as that cast finishes, it's starting, so.
I'll probably have neutral set though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little in the hitbox and then probably Panheima and some other stuff. So that's a lot of damage.
Oh my god!
Wake up!
Divination.
Oh my.
Somebody's a little pre-pulling Nancy.
Did I have a jump scare?
Partners. This is what I needed in my raid night exacerbated Noel.
I was checking my test and I texted my supervisor.
It's outside on west. It's gonna be in.
Get fucked, you know.
Aren't we beholding the fruits of sacrifice? Knockback.
He really is doing it.
Clock spots.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is north, 2 south. 3 in them cut. Everyone else is in the center.
How far south do I go?
Oh, it's
You stay in the hitbox.
distance
Oh,
based,
it's
I see.
distance based.
Yeah, so you don't want to go too far just enough not to get hit. So I think like on these lines right here.
2 should stay in the hitbox until 1.
Oh yeah, no, that was me being.
Get jumped.
Oh, no, too soon. I thought it'd be like P6S, where you kind of like waddle out sooner.
Can you get your ass back here?
I'm gonna hard cast res.
Thank you.
Oh,
This is Snakes, and
and
Phoenix.
birds.
Yep. We can just spread, correct?
What's that? Here?
It's gonna go
Tank.
here.
Oh, I know.
You
Sorry,
killed
see
me.
that?
yeah.
Sorry.
I think no. Probably.
I was looking at the other side.
Whoa.
But there's too many people on the other side.
Oh,
There's two.
there's
Oh,
another
no.
set of another set of Proteans.
Oh.
Southwest.
Yep, I'm here.
Yes, it's Southwest.
Oh, that's
God, there's
spicy.
That's cool.
Okay, there was too many people on the other side. You know, I had to make a choice.
So, yeah, just make sure. Another thing, as soon as you see the copies of him out on the edge, that you start kind of gravitating towards your light party side.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, yeah, we'll literally just do 1's north, 2's will go south, but 2's stay in the hitbox until the first jump, and then move out.
Yeah.
Easy.
And then 3 goes north and then 4 goes south.
Yes. Odds north, even south, easy.
Just like P6S.
Hey.
Trick attack. Litany.
Technical finish.
Divination.
This
Spreads.
is spreads.
West is inside. It's inside's in spread. Oh yeah, that's so much nicer not having to fit Shirk into the fucking rotation. Holy shit. Behold his fruits. Knockback.
This is knockback.
Clock spots.
Time to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone in the center. 1's north. 2 start going south. 3 north. 4 south.
Thank you, you were not 3.
Oh. I must have been 4, so sorry.
I have the hardcast, sorry. And then start going to your...
Snakes and birds, yeah.
Tossing Samba out here.
South and
It's
north.
north south. So I can go here.
Ah.
Supports Proteans.
Or...
Oh, that's quick. Okay.
Wow.
In and
I did.
pairs.
We should probably
So-
decide which groups go north and south as well.
Yeah.
It would be the same as your
Oh,
Gorgon
Gorgon,
priorities. Yeah. So left group goes north, right group goes south.
Yeah, and south.
And then there is, I believe, a combination that puts us in corners, which is literally just pairs. So, just make sure A, you keep track of which set of boulders you got hit during the big stompies. And B, just as soon as the dives happen for birds and snake, that you immediately get to your clock spots and know that if you need to take a protein or not.
Trick attack. Divination. Litany. Technical finish. Devilment.
Spreads. Out spread. Knockback. Block spots.
One, 2, 3, 4. One's north.
Can you get me? It's too late, sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Cam. I was way too late on that.
Okay.
So, we don't need to go that far out.
Oh, can we be like above the marker, or
Like no, like if the ones go to here, and then the twos go to like here.
Oh.
And the
Like-
3s and 4s should stay mid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then that way, like you keep up time the whole time that way.
Oh, nice.
All right.
It's almost Noel.
I know, fuck that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll just do this instead.
You just gotta see mechanics first.
True.
Technical finish. Devilment. Trick attack. Litany. Divination.
Spreads. Make sure to get in after. Knock back.
God, he really is doing good.
Truck spots. Get ready to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. One's north.
One of you is not a 1.
2 south. Freeze
Tingo,
not.
you were at 2.
Oh. I'm sorry, I was healing focused.
No worries. It looked very close at the beginning too. I was like, wait, was that me or Tingo?
Yeah.
Oh, it was me because I had the debuff.
Yeah, okay.
Man,
We die and we learn.
can you give us the double snake? Not double snake. Okay.
North and south
Yeah, north-south groups.
spreads.
I forget that the bird is tighter than it looks. Like,
So
It's
all
those
of
little
the
black
dives
lines.
are based off of the black lines on the arena. These like char marks lines.
Are they not? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These ones right here. So if it's
Ah.
in, you can literally be like right here and you're good. If it's out,
I feel stupid. I never
if
saw
it's hitting
those.
in, yeah.
They're kind of
And-
hard to see when fire's going out.
Once you yeah, now that you've seen them though.
You know, so you just stand here basically.
Yeah. So like I'd be at that little corner by 4. Whoever's behind can be all the way back here, so on and so forth.
Trick attack. Litany. Technical finish. Divination.
Spreads. It's gonna be snakes. Get out.
I almost didn't back.
Alright, remember your party prios.
Oh shit.
Well,
Oh my.
Explode. Okay, cool.
That
and-
mechanic isn't so bad when you actually see it, I think. Although dodging the eyes is kind of hard.
As long as you're, in that case, you could have like, as long as you were aimed on like the inner cardinal through the center, you were good. But coming back in after dropping first poison was a little sus, but but it didn't matter because I got blasted by 2 fucking Petra beams.
true.
Even
They're
I
positioned
vote.
so perfectly. They're like side by side.
Trick attack. Litany.
That's it.
Technical divination.
That's me, my missing HP.
I mean,
The
everyone's
fizz
missing
range just
HP.
seeing my celestial intercessions. Also, it was scratch. Out and scrap.
But
That was in. I doubted myself, but that was in.
I was so confident, god damn it.
You were so confident I went out also. Like, maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, why did I take this? What the fuck? Bye.
Oh, did I get that wrong?
Did what wrong?
No, we were just talking between the two of us.
No, I was in the wrong spot very confidently, and Noelle, who was in the right spot, second guessed herself and came to the wrong spot, and we both died. You can tell who the bottom is.
It was in for north, and it was out for south in that pattern.
Yeah.
Oh.
They have to pay attention to your own quadrant.
Oh, I died because
Trick
I
attack.
thought it was bird, not
Litany.
snake.
Technical finish.
I thought I heard the squawk of the bird. I was like, oh, cool.
Breads. Alright, don't you bait me this time, Noelle.
No. This is in birds.
Aiming.
Out.
Nope.
Look your debuffs.
Tank swap. Hello?
I got the Gorgon, but at what cost?
Dang. So what's hilarious about that, Tango, is
Yeah.
apparently the
Litany.
player gaze
Technical
has
finish.
knockback to it. So
Trick attack.
I petrified you, but knocked you onto the fucking Gorgon.
Illusions.
Thanks,
Get ready to your what parties?
Devilment.
It'll be nothing
North
south.
south.
Oh.
That shit's so fucking quick. What the f?
I know. I'm saving sprint for that.
Guys, we did it. Guys.
Smile.
Everyone's sleeping.
Hey, wait. I need a minute.
We can go ahead and take a break because
Oh no,
we're
it's
on
for
Huh?
for positions.
For positions. You want for
Oh,
positions?
because we had too many people down south with us there.
Oh.
Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
What's this for?
This is for inside. And what we just did.
It should be
Melee's in front.
melee's in front,
I
range
just
in
want
the
to know,
back.
Tango, which one you're gonna go.
Oh, so it's not the same as our partner spots from thingy, or...
Yeah, it's you can
I'm gonna go there then.
keep your partner spots roughly?
Go down spots.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Wait, should we?
you would. Yeah.
Wait.
I'm confused what that part was.
It's just for the
That was
spreading
for that last mechanic that we did
Yeah.
when we had like go north and south. It's like who goes where for that one, but we had like, I think, hold up.
It was just light parties split, and then whoever's melee
but this
go in
split.
front.
But this
Yeah,
split, I was right where Tango was, so I want to know which side she's gonna go, so I go to the
Yeah,
other
we-
side.
I'll go like right side.
Okay, I'm gonna go there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Cam, you were supposed to go north there, because you're like party number 1, and we rotate clockwise for that. Wait. Or
Yeah, we
have-
do like Gorgon.
It's
Yeah, I was gonna
Gorgon.
say.
It's Gorgon Prio. But yeah, you just stick with your light party.
Okay, so then you would have been north there then, yeah. Okay. I would have been south.
All right. Let's do it again.
My bad. I was just following the toolbox Dragoon spot.
No worries. If you want to take that spot, you can totally take it. I'll go
I
north.
don't. It's
You
no,
have-
it's fine. I don't care.
Oh, I was just considering because you have more positionals than I do, so I only have like 1.
Trick attack.
Okay, I'll go south then.
Litany. Technical
Okay, I'll
devilment.
take north.
Divination.
I don't know if right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
You're north and west, I believe.
Partners, by the way.
Just being checked.
Out. Okay, I'll go clockwise.
Oh shit.
Switch to gaze.
Oh,
You were supposed to go north when with that one, Zeno, because you were supposed to adjust.
Anyway, I turned too soon, and I got shot by the eye.
Trick attack. Litany. Technical devilment. Divination.
Spreads. Being gaslit again. Out. And your debuffs.
Thanks, SWAT.
God damn it, I hit one point. I mean, I went to the wrong spot.
Bullshit.
Look at Sun.
I call bullshit. I was looking away.
Okay.
We both got stared at.
Literally, my characters turned around and like the first one petrified me. I was pissed.
Unfair.
I did the Delibrum Savage thing in Trinity Avowed, where you accidentally hit your attack, point the wrong way, and then roll.
Oof.
Fort more baby.
True.
Trick attack. Litany. Technical finish.
This pairs. Get out. With your debuffs.
Xeno, you're gonna need a flex. Well, I apologize.
Yeah, I wonder who did that. Looks at Petrified Catboy.
Yeah.
Hey, there's two in this party.
Was Tango petrified? Or dead?
Technically, petrified.
I got petrified by Sammy.
Alright, well the one arguing the case is the guilty one. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It was me. I used... What is it called? Lucian.
Well, stop it.
Okay.
Trick attack. Divination. Litany. Technical finish.
Breaths. Get out. with your debuffs. Going
See,
clockwise,
you're gonna
Cam.
need to adjust.
How am I alive? Oh. I'm dead.
Well, so am I.
Why am I getting killed by the snake?
Oh,
Yeah.
what's that?
Because I wasn't petrified.
Oh
I know you
no.
dropped very low there. I don't.
I mean, I dropped to 0.
It might have been
Gotcha.
damaged because I didn't mitigate that one.
Because it's not the first time I'm not petrified and I die. So I think it's damage.
I could neutral set there as well.
But I should have been petrified.
Trick attack. Divination. Litany. Technical finish. Devilment.
Red.
Knock back. Get to your clock spots. Start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1's north. 2 south. 3's north. 4 south. Good job. Next time he's gonna summon clones, Snake and Phoenix, split into your light parties. North and south. Spread.
Litany.
I forgot. Center.
Clock spots.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
2 safe. No, never mind. I lied. Okay.
No, it is not.
I didn't see the other arrows. I was gonna fix him being I'm used to.
Oh, do I have to recenter this fucker? Oh my god. Oh, no, he recenters himself, poggers. Which means we're getting Snake here, so just pre-position out.
Trick attack.
I didn't really have an open time, so it might be a little wonky.
Divination.
We're missing first, yeah, we're missing first poisons, so.
Oh, sayonara.
Xeno.
Like that.
That was mine.
Devilment.
Sure.
Then I go plow.
danger.
Very good.
Boom.
Eve, that was the wrong snake.
I really were kind of like.
Alright,
not anymore.
let's go ahead and take a break. I'll come back at 05.
Though I probably should say, because I think I might be a little stupid.
I have dill pickles downstairs I get to enjoy.
and we go.
Trick attack. Litany. Technical finish. Divination.
Spreads.
Okay.
My mitt must not have snapshot in. No, it didn't. Okay.
Trick attack. Divination. Technical finish.
Pairs. Knockback. Knockback. Then get your clock spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone in the middle, 1 north. 2 south. 3 north. Myself. Get ready to split into light parts. He's gonna summon his clones. Nothing south.
Litany. Trick attack.
Oh, that was middle.
Divination.
Four safe.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude, it's not your fault. I should be using my eyes.
Trick attack divination. Technical finish. Devilment.
This is Paris. Oh, I guess you could think of that by yourself.
Very powerful.
I know, you took no damage. I'm not back. Get your cuff spots. Two, three, four. One's north. Two south. Three's north. Four south. Oh, okay. Okay, get ready to split into your light parties. Snakes and birds. There'll be north and south.
Technical finish. Devilment.
Southwest corner.
Safe.
Ouch. I will say, being on the out and then going in for Proteans is like nightmarishly fast.
Yeah, that's rough. If only I had expedient, whatever it's called.
I feel like you need Spring for it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trick attack. Divination. Litany. Technical finish. Devilment.
Paris. Snakes. Get out. Are your debuffs?
Tank swap.
Yes, swap.
Clockwise? Yep.
Oh.
Trick attack. Litany. Divination. Technical finish.
This spreads. Snakes. Get out. Take your debuffs.
Yeah.
Just get run with the walk away.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to aim the cone.
And what I mean, if somebody is behind the serpent, is it going to touch the player on the other
Yeah.
side?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm.
So if you're a poison waiting for your Gorgon to get gazed, you need to be off to the side.
Trick attack. Litany. Divination. Devilment.
This is spread. Snake, stay out. Bye, Pinko.
Huh?
You get up.
Oh no!
I don't know.
Knock back. Butts. One, two, three, four. One's north. Three's
Ouch.
north.
Trick attack. Litany. Technical divination.
Spread. Not back. Clocks. One, two, three, four. One's north. Two south. Three's north. Four south. Snakes and birds. Split to your light parties. It's gonna be east and west.
Litany.
Oh, he's a little,
Yeah.
Yeah. That was soccer.
Northeast, is it? Yo.
How far are people going out for the jumps?
I'm going to this Line.
It's about hair, isn't it?
Because I was, so I think that was, yeah, jump 4. Whoever baited jump 4, I was standing there and died.
Oh.
Oh.
Unless it got snapshotted really fucking bad, which I would have to assume so.
I kind of just waddled the moment we jumped.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, basically, as soon as you see the previous number head out, just get to your spot.
Trick attack. Litany. Divination finish.
Airs.
Not back. Some cock spots. One, 2, 3, 4. 1 north. 2 south. 3 north. 4. Perfect. If clones are coming up, snakes and bird, split to your light parties. North and south.
Port proteins.
Oh.
Corners.
Technical finish.
Wow.
I'm gonna hold my 2 minutes till after that because it's kind of lots of movement there.
I think that's a little too close as well.
Yeah, I think we should just hold our 2 minutes till after all that resolves.
Divination. Trick attack. Litany. Technical finish. Devilment.
This is Paris. Bird.
Oh. If you need me to move closer, just let me know another one.
I don't, that was my bad. I moved too far in.
Not back. Clock spots. One, two, three, four. One north. Two south. Three north. Four south. Next up, his illusions are coming up. Switch your clocks. Hold your twos till after. East and west.
Ports in.
Corners. Pairs after. Ooh, I'm in the wrong spot. Three safe.
Ooh. To be fair, yeah.
I murdered my bestie.
I know you did. You fucking RKO'd the shit out of me. Good lord. I was like, you were at your clock spot already.
I was, and then I went to you for some reason.
Good lord.
Like, well, time to murder bestie.
Basically.
I was so used to going south that I'm like, yes, I need to go this way.
Technical divination.
Pairs. Get out. And your debuffs.
DPS switch?
No.
No? Oh no, you're right.
Oh.
Bonk.
Someone forgot about the snakes. Double check your food buffs.
Trick attack. Divination. Technical finish.
Pairs. birds. Knock back. Hawk spots. One, two, three, four. One's north. Two south. Three north.
I got clipped by 2.
His clones are coming out. Split into your lights. We're holding the 2s. East and west. Pop your sprints.
Ports in.
Center is safe. Center is safe. Pairs.
Oof.
Yeah, that was a big kill check right there. 2.
By the way, Tango, for this spread, can we switch?
Oh, so I go with Sammy again?
Like you just... Because we're like actually walking much more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go on this side
Yeah.
then, and you go on this side. Okay, that's fine.
Remember, after the illusory, the roll that needs to go in, if you got hit with an AoE, be out of the hitbox. Keeps Pokeballing as well.
What? I am?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Uh-oh.
Strange. I'm not. Oh, yep, nope, there we go.
Delayed.
Strange. I guess I just went Nightcade for some reason.
Alrighty.
I don't know if anyone noticing, but during the protein where we need to get back to our class spot, besides the people who did not get hit with a devo, are they getting hit? Like the devo people, are they getting hit by anything or no? If anyone can tell.
For right after the east-west or north-south spread, they you shouldn't be getting hit with anything there.
So instead of just like rushing to our class spot, should we just because I feel like depending on where people are, they may get trouble getting to their spots. So those who don't need to be like baiting, because it's like they out like maybe at a cardinal, and then the people who need to get hit just go in and get into the step out at an intercardinal position.
Yes, please.
You do
Oh,
that
yeah, that'd be
clockwise, I guess.
easy.
I mean, everybody at their spot. We could look into adjusting the stack order. We could almost do it as a pair prio deal too.
Yeah.
Depending if it's north south, you would just combine the 2 north pairs. If it's east west, you combine the 2 east pairs and shit like that.
Yeah.
But
We'll
that
see.
will probably be what ends up happening most likely.
Yeah, because it does that pretty fast, so.
Litany. Trick attack. Divination.
Technical
Devilment.
Pairs. Get out. Look at your debuffs. DPS
Tanks are
adjust.
swapping.
My bad.
You'd be north there, Eve.
Sorry.
It's all good. We have other issues happening at the moment. Oh,
All I hear is gonna say my bad, and he's right next to me.
And then explosion.
I don't know, man. I feel like that was, mitigated, or anticipated to do. Just wanted to kill us.
Trick attack. Litany. Devilment.
So spreads. Snakes. Get out. With your debuffs.
Tanks are swapping. Eve, you're gonna be taking west.
Okay. Okay, I'm stupid. Just kill Mike.
Let's do this.
Oh.
Trick attack. Litany devilment.
Spreads. Not back. Not back.
Oh my
Called
god.
that late.
So thrown off.
Sorry, I called that a bit late. My mistake. 2, 3.
Then we get 2 people dying here anyway, so.
Yep. Just gonna wall it so we have
Yeah,
more
just
time.
wall it.
Trick attack. Litany technical finish. Devilment.
Spreads.
But I'm stupid.
Get out. With your debuffs.
Tank swapping.
Cone's coming out.
Litany. Trick
lights.
attack. Divination.
Just east and west.
Reports in.
Corners. Get your pairs. Alright, let's get one more pull in and we'll call it a night.
I think I'm gonna keep going east there, Mel. I think it's actually easier for me to go east. So you can go south.
Trick attack. Divination. Litany. Technical finish. Devilment.
Spreads. Knock back. Hot spots. One, two, three, four. One's north. Two south. Three's north. Four south.
What the?
I'm constantly by myself. Chuck to his loser, we're split to light parties. North south.
North south. DPS in.
Corners. Get your pairs.
Wait a minute.
That's a lot of people. So. Alright. We'll call it at night. We'll just stay up for tomorrow. Try to get this part cleaned up, and we'll see what we can do to make that more easier for people in terms of the spreads.
No, you left no! Oh, shit. Wait a second. I was gonna ask you to repair my gear.
Oh, better luck
It's
next
fine.
time.
To be